Welcome to 108 Gate. We are doing a Leo reading. Hope you are well. This is for whenever you get to it, whenever you come to it. So, Leo, there feels like there's a few questions coming to mind. There's questions of where have I just been? Where am I going? What am I doing now? So there's a lot of assessment happening, but in this assessment, there's some kind of emotional sadness, emotional insecurity, so to speak. So, which is not letting you feel like your normal self. It's making you feel a bit foreign towards yourself. It's coming up where there's new opportunities coming up, possibly. There's new directions coming up, and it's creating a bit of instability. I think the trick at the moment feels as though to not let this instability, there you go, High Priestess, not to let this instability distract you from your true self. Don't let it distract you from where you're heading, but allowing it to illuminate the things that need working on. Interestingly, the sun's coming in and shining and making it feel a bit so you can't see things. So it may be that you're focusing heavily on certain things that you're not needing to focus on. So it's like come back a bit, just take a step back and see what's happening in the bigger perspective, in the bigger picture, and then start looking at it from that perspective. Take a step back, look at the bigger picture, take a step back, look at what's really wanting your attention. It may be that if you're so focused on one spot in one area that you can't see the things that are over here in the periphery, which may be actually more worth your while. So King of Pentacles coming in, showing that there is actually something that it feels as though you're not seeing it yet, but you can sense it. And that's why you're kind of wanting to feel out this, that and the other. You're exploring certain emotions, you're exploring certain ways of doing things, but the intention, it just feels like you're wanting to do it with more clarity. The clarity is not quite caught up with the actual thing that's here. So as you take your focus out, that's where the clarity has room to come in. That's where the clarity has a space to kind of illuminate certain things that you may not have considered, that you may not have contemplated as an option, or you may have ruled out as an option at some point. So it's bringing your focus to the bigger picture. Really having more faith and trust in, just because I can't see and I can't feel it right now, not allowing yourself to go into a panic mode or distress mode, but trusting that just because I can't see it right now doesn't mean I don't know, or I won't be able to access it. It's a matter of bringing out the lens, bringing out the picture. Interestingly, I did want to record in a different space today for you, so sadly the sun is gorgeous, so I wanted the sun on it, but you can't see the cards if I do that. So Knight of Wands, taking the action in the correct space, taking the action in the correct way and direction for yourself. It feels as though you're shifting out of doing things for other people, and coming more, so there you go, you've got the Three of Cups that's just coming like that upside down. You're kind of disconnecting from certain groups, from certain people, and you're coming into more of a space of what do I need, where do I want to go, how do I want to go there, and what is my intention with this, what do I want to achieve if I'm going in this direction. It feels really powerful, and the cards keep flying out. So you have the Hermit come in with Six of Wands. No. Yeah, Six of Wands. So you're seeing that your victory isn't where you actually thought it was going to be intentionally, but that's okay. And it's a matter of being okay with that. It's a matter of being okay with things aren't working out the way I had intended, the way I'd planned. And that's okay, because if you think about going in one direction and you keep going in that direction, even though you know it's not for your higher good, it's not for your long-term benefit, that's when it's not okay, and genuinely not okay, because you're going to be wasting time, energy, effort, and just keep pushing in a direction which is not for your benefit, and you're going to be wasting that time, wasting that energy. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. So it may have been that you went in that direction and kept pushing because you were like, well, if I just put a bit more force in, push a bit more, I'll get this direction. sorted. I'll navigate it and I'll know where I'm going. But now it's again looking at that biggest picture, that bigger space, that bigger perspective of what's actually there. You're going to identify that it worked for them. There's an aspect that I got from it. Find out that thing that you learned. Find out that thing that you won, that you gained from having that different perspective. But now going inside means that you're also going, as much as you're going internally to the truth, you're going to be coming out externally from your perspective. So your perspective is widening, and your intensity and your clarity coming from inside is going to be also projecting out. What I mean is you're going deeper in, and then you're internally, and then externally is going equally external to the different perspective. Hope that made sense. Right, so we'll get one more card. King of Swords. This came up as a bit of a sad energy when I saw that. So this does feel like there's memories of certain groups or certain people or certain friendships that's still lingering, or certain relationships. It could be certain aspects of your relationship with yourself. It could be certain aspects of relationship with parents or siblings or cousins, whatever it is, co-workers, colleagues, peers, whatever it is. There's a sadness around this, and you're ready to let go of this sadness, because keeping hold of that sadness, I think this is where the bigger perspective comes into. It's like that sadness now, when you're looking at the bigger picture, it's not serving you. It's not giving you the power and the grace that you need. It's not giving you the dignity back. So in doing that and letting it go, you're doing it with a gentle heart, you're doing it with love, you're doing it with compassion, you're doing it with understanding that it simply was a phase that happened. It simply was something that occurred, and I don't need to be stuck there. I don't need to keep holding on to it. I don't need to keep ruminating about it. I can let go. So this is coming with lovers. This is a brilliant opportunity for you to bring in your yin yang, your healing process in your interior, in your exterior worlds, and bringing it more harmony within yourself. So that bigger perspective is going to allow you to have more of an idea of your adventure that's about to come in. It's giving you a wider perspective of all these great things and brilliant things that are just ready to just come in, and for you to utilize, for you to explore, for you to just literally learn. It's about looking at things also in a way that I'm learning as I'm going along. It's not about actually achieving something at this point. It's about taking part, being part of the adventure, being part of the process, being part of the journey, and honouring it in that way, which is really quite fantastic. It's really quite strong, and it's definitely something that you may not have explored to this extent before in this emotional manner. So your emotional investment is different. Instead of being projecting out and into this direction with a plan, it's more to do with projecting out and looking at what is available, what is possible, what looks more applicable for me, and what needs to be let go of, what needs to be stopped, what needs to be changed. So there's a lot of shift and change happening here, which is gorgeous. Very lucrative energy, very bright energy, and this definitely is around you make of it what you will. You can either get stuck and be stuck wondering why that victory didn't work, wondering why those friendships didn't work, or you can let that victory show you that it just simply was a different kind of victory to what you anticipated. You had an intention with it. It didn't play out the way you wanted. That's okay, because victory is a different sort of victory now. Letting go of holding on to a particular victory that's not going to happen is part of the victory. So we're going to get another card there just to support it. There you go. Having that bigger perspective, having that bigger awareness that your victory may have been small. It may have been that you were playing too small. It may have been that your visualization of your potential was too small. It definitely just keeps feeling like you want to go deeper in and you want to come out. So within you, you're going deeper within. Externally, you're looking out, the bigger picture, a bigger map, a bigger horizon. So Leo, if you haven't already, please do subscribe, join the channel. And if you're here and you're still supporting the channel, thank you. I appreciate you. So for now, until next time, peace and love.